So I recently did a reel on what counts as a genuine spirit visitation dream, and it ended up being very popular. And I wanted to follow up and talk about some other forms of spirit dreams because there are other ones. So the ones that I was talking about in that initial reel was really what I would consider just like your run-of-the-mill, standard, basic spirit visitation dream. And those do tend to have a very similar style, a similar kind of trend in how they present, and they are very rare. But if you have a very rich dream life, let's say, right? Such as someone like me, right? I have crazy dreams all the time. I will say that spirit certainly will take advantage of that, and I do find that there can be other forms of spirit-based dreams. So sometimes they will come off as really strange and random, and it's almost like, to me, that like your loved one is trying to just insert themselves into an already kind of weird dream because they're just trying to get a message across. They're just trying to kind of pop in for you. So I would say that sometimes the context of the dream may seem really odd and you're almost like, what is going on here? And to me, it's almost like the oddness of the dream is like not the point. It's more just the fact that your loved one is there and they're kind of saying, hey, like this is all I could kind of do. So here I am. And sometimes I will have a message from a dream like that where it may be more symbolic. Maybe it's symbolic in the way that they're presenting to me. Maybe it's symbolic in what's going on between us. Maybe it's something they say, but generally it's going to be pretty straightforward or basic. Now, the other thing that I would also look at is kind of what else is going on in the dream. Are there other things in the dream that could be symbolic? Now, I know for me, again, another example here is that sometimes I'll have animals in my dreams. Actually, I have animals in my dreams a lot, and I always pay attention to what's going on with that. And if you become a bit more used to your dream state and you can get to a more lucid state, that is where you can also start to notice this awareness of what's actually taking place. So that's another thing that I'll pay attention to, because a lot of the times now, if I have maybe a sign in my dream, I will say out loud in my dream, oh, it's my dad, right? Something like that. I also feel that you can have dreams about past lives. I think you can also have dreams where you connect with your guides too. I've certainly had situations like that as well. So I just wanted to put that out there because maybe these more kind of odd or convoluted dreams that can sometimes feel a little weird, they can still definitely be valid as your spirit loved one or, guide kind of popping in. And I'd love to hear any stories that you'd like to share with me in the comments.